High School, Reading, Pennsylvania, consisting of 185 males and 163 females. These fine individuals of the class of 2012 have met the requirements set forth by the Exeter Township School District and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and it is my recommendation that they receive their diplomas as a representation of their hard work, determination, and commitment. Dr. Martin.
When I graduated from high school, I won't tell you when, but many years ago, I thought I knew what was going to be happening in my life. I thought I had a pretty good idea of where my future was going to take me. But I can tell you this, standing up here this evening, I never could have imagined that I would be here. I never could have imagined I would be in this position. I would even be in this field at that time. I never imagined I'd be standing here accepting this class. So it's a good segue into what I'm about to tell you, and it's really about change and not knowing what's going to happen in the future. But first, I'd like to offer my congratulations to you, the graduating seniors, on behalf of our entire school and community. I would also like to thank and to commend your parents, your family, your friends for their support, encouragement, and love that they have given you in all of the years that you spent here in Exeter. For the graduates, today's commencement represents a significant milestone in your life's journey. Your generation has, in the past 18 years, experienced many significant changes and challenges. Advances in medicine, technology, and transportation have indeed dramatically changed the way we live. You've seen technology enable us to accomplish things that your parents and your grandparents never could have imagined. These changes will impact your lives and your futures in ways that you cannot know at this time. Professionally, in the work that you will do, in the way you will do your work, in where you will work, how you will work, and personally, in where you will live, how you will communicate with your friends and your loved ones, just to name a few things. In fact, I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but statistics show that for today's graduates, the average graduate of today will change jobs 14 times by the time they are 38 years old. So that means within the next 20 years, you may have up to 14 different jobs. So you don't really know exactly where your life is going to take you at this point in time. We cannot escape change, but how you choose to deal with it will help define you and determine the course of your life. Now, you may not be faced with the obstacles and challenges that great men of courage such as Martin Luther King and Gandhi had to endure, but there will be times when the courageous path will be the best decision you can make, if you choose to make it. There will be times when you must speak up, when the faint-hearted will not, or act decisively where others will choose not to act at all. We, as your parents and your educators, hope that we have instilled in you the ability to know right from wrong and act according to your conscience and not according to mere convenience. It is our hope that you will act with integrity. As you leave Exeter, it is my sincere wish that you will apply what you have learned in the classroom to deal with and manage the changes you have yet to experience in your careers and your college studies. The world as we know it will continue to change. These changes will require a mature and informed response from you, the generation poised to shape our futures. Noted author Irene Peters stated that just because everything is different doesn't mean everything has changed. Even though change is inevitable, I believe it is important to consistently maintain those things that do not change. Those unchanging principles like honesty, integrity, perseverance, kindness, responsibility, and humility have been promoted by the many people here with you today. Your parents, other family members, your teachers, your coaches, your friends. I can tell you from my 29 years in public education that things do change. Many times we cannot control the changes. We can, however, control how we respond to them. by continuing to hold dear to us those principles you have learned from those who truly love and care for you, you will be prepared to meet the challenges you encounter as you approach the next milestone in your life. We are all very proud of you and of your accomplishments and wish you every success as you move into new and exciting challenges. Congratulations and best wishes. And now I proudly accept the recommendation from Principal Cain to graduate this class here before us, and I offer my own similar recommendation as a final step in this process to the President of our school board, Mr. Bob Quinter.
Dr. Martin, Mr. Cain, I accept the class of 2012 for graduation on behalf of the residents and citizens of Exeter Township and the state of Pennsylvania. Congratulations, graduates. Now, 48 years ago, I was exactly in your place, waiting for my diploma from Exeter High School. That's longer than most of your parents have been alive, but that's all right. I did learn a few things over the time. At that time, my biggest concern was that someone was going to discover a mistake in my record, and that I was going to be torn from the floor waiting, and the rest of my friends were going to graduate. Well, I checked with Mr. Cain. You're all safe. Nobody's going to be carried away. So I just accepted you into the real world. Now, one of your teachers and I got into a discussion once about a real world, but you are now moving from one phase of your life into the next. For the past 12 to 13 years, or as long as you've been alive, everyone around you has been rooting for you. Those teachers to your right took you from the first grade on, and every one of them wanted you to succeed and did everything possible to make you succeed, even if you didn't want to. They are responsible in a great way for your being here. Never again will you be so totally cloaked in fans. From this night on, one, you're a new guy, and two, many people are not going to care whether you succeed or not. So now the responsibility totally falls on you. But I've got 4 survival hints. And one other thing I remember, I'm going to make this brief because I don't even remember who talked at my graduation, and you won't remember either. I have 4 hints to survive the next 50 years until you are speaking to a class graduating here. 1, remember your roots. Remember those people who did raise you as a family and who did raise you as academics. As I said, never again will you have a group so consistently concerned about your success. Remember your classmates. Everyone says they're going their separate ways. Well, I've been all over the world. I traveled for those 48 years. But I got back, and I have never been as comfortable as I have been amongst those classmates that I've been able to renew my acquaintance. You grew up together, so just don't forget that. Maintain your integrity. I am sure between your parents, or those who raised you, and these teachers, that you have been given a set of values that will serve you well. Do not sacrifice those values for anything. Success loses its sweetness when you realize that you sold out. I would much rather lose a particular opportunity than to lose my integrity. I recommend it highly to all of you. Prepare to overcome obstacles. No one has gone through their life attaining every objective that they had. We have all failed at something. I was supposed to go to med school when I was in your seat. I think I drove by a med school once a few years ago. But be prepared for those obstacles, and you will soon attain the real measure of success. Somebody much more famous than I, and I don't know who he was anymore, but said the measure of a person's success is their reaction to all their failures. So as long as you keep fighting it, you will end up on top. I heartily recommend that. Finally, be reliable. The time when you can say your dog ate your homework is past. You will have other people depending upon you, not only to get a grade done or to get something frivolous done. Other people's livelihoods will depend upon you bearing your share of the burden. I think that is the real key to what is going on here tonight. From now on, you must be responsible, and everything is upon yourself. But fortunately, having met many of you, I'm confident that you have the ability to do that, and I welcome you to our world. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Lowell Keebler, and I teach science at Exeter Senior High School. I am proud to present to you the following graduates. Travis A. Acker. Cody M. Adams. Patrick Michael Alfiero. Dustin E. Andrzejewski. Bradley C. Angstad. Zachary L. Bender. Robert M. Burnett, Jr. Connor U. Black. Alexander A. Bodneri. Dylan Michael Bone. Brian L. Bolts. Rainer J. Brennan. Richard S. Bruno, Jr. Joshua Nicholas Bryan. Thomas F. Bachalia. Jacob Bucheski. Evan R. Burkert. Matthew Francis Campbell. Benjamin S. Cantor. Ryan M. Check. Mark David Christoph. Dean R. Klissa. Kyle S. Coleman. Marcus O. Cologne. Sean D. Cox. Christian M. Crescenzo. Daniel Lauren Krim. Graham Wesley Cullen. Thomas A. Cunningham. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Deborah Laura, and I teach gifted support at Jacksonwold and Rifton. I am very proud to present to you the following graduates. Alexis Marie Adamski. Jordan Taylor Anderson. Andrea Marie Bannon. Ashley Marie Bartholomew. Rachel Ann Batdorf. Rachel M. Bouch. Alexandra Bouvet. Rachel DeLu Bechtel. Mallory Beth Benjamin. Nicole Allison Boone. Park Shannon Brenizer. Tiffany E. Brickle. Sarah Jessica Broadbent. Marissa L. Broom. Brittany J. Brown. Kendall Chanel Brown. Kelsey Marguerite Bryan. Laurie Heather Buckley. Logan Ciara Bucks. Casey L. Burris. Brittany Ann Bustard. Christina Marie Calabrese. Jessica Ann Callahan. Aiden F.M.B. Chisholm. Shalani Cologne. Michaela Anita Kramer. Risa Haley Cullen. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Robert Wickstrom. I teach English at the senior high school. I am proud to present to you the following graduates. Daniel Martin Kutiva. Kyle L. Cutlip. Joseph J. Cutrafelli. Zachary Davies. Jared Scott DeFries. Anthony Del Calo. Corbin Keith DeLong. Nicholas P. D'Annunzio. Neil Joseph Donovan. Anthony Paul Dodderer. Casey Lee Douglas. Dale John Dreilig. Derek A. Duquette. Sergio J. Edmonds. Francis Lewis Eichhorn Jr. Alex Williams Evans. Christian Harrison Fake. Brian Fantino. Kyle E. Fleischhood. Dennis James Flowers. Tyler J. Fonda. Tyler T. Frankowiak. Derek John Fulmer. Ethan M. Galtier. Anthony M. Garcia. Justin Michael Gensimer. Joseph M. Giorgio. Jonathan M. Gomez. Colin James Gray. Jeremy Douglas Greenfield. Thank you very much.
Good evening. I am Deb Jarsakrak, and I teach 3rd grade at Watton Creek Elementary, and I am very proud to present to you the following graduates. Taylor Ann D'Antonio. Teresa L. Dangler. Haley R. DeSario. Ashley Ann Donnelly. Alicia J. Dudash. Lindsay M. Etzel. Maggie Rose Ellert. Kylie Alyssa Eisenhower. Katie Ann Fowler. Katie L. Farrell. Ashley Lauren Farrell. Rachel M. Finn. Shannon M. Fisher. Nicole E. Fisher. Dominica S. Fulton. Lauren J. Frank. Ashlyn D. Frasinelli. Danielle B. Geyer. Leslie Ann Glasner. Caitlin Allison Grawl. Brooke Lee Groff. Natalie J. Haig. Margaret Lee Helferty. Ariana M. Hardy. Dina Marie Harley. Brecken U. Hart. Janelle Marie Hartman. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Marion King, and I teach third grade at Lorraine Elementary. I'm proud to present to you the following graduates. Mark Habashi. Kyle Andrew Hack. Octavius Hall, Jr. Jordan Clark Halsey. Colin Mitchell Hancock. Jeremy P. Hart. Scott Samuel Hart. Christopher J. Hazel. John Aaron Helwig. Bradley Scott Herbine. Joseph D. Hull. Jacob E. Homan. Zachary David Hoover. Christopher R. Horan. Bradley J. Hauk. Zachary H. Hauser. Tyler Myers Huber. Michael F. Huffman. Omar Imkawin. Blake Austin Inman. Gregory Jeffries. Trevor P. Karpovich. Matthew C. Kelly. Daniel A. Kenderdine. Michael D. Kern. Austin Mitchell King. Conlon K. Crick. Kyle Stephen Krzyzewski. Tyler A. Lambert. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Jonathan Rugg. I teach technology education at the senior high. I am proud to present the following graduates. Laura Hazel Hartman. Tabitha Hedrick. Brittany M. Heimbach. Casey Marie Hebler. Sierra M. Hollenbach. Morgan N. Holmes. Miranda J. Hughes. Victoria R. Iwanowski. Allison E. Jakovic. Autumn K. Jermagans. Maddie Allison Joyner. Kara Lynn Kelly. Isabel S. Kusher. Angela Marie Killian. Dayana K. King. Ashley N. Klein. Aubrey Paige Cook. Heather C. Cuck. Stephanie N. Kramer. Amber Marie Kreischer. Erica Lynn Kurtz. Christina Latshaw. Nicole M. Leskowitz. Daniela C. Lewis. Gabriella M. Lewis. Brooke J. Lish. Patricia N. Maddage. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Kelly Moser, and I teach 5th grade at Ryder School. I'm proud to introduce to you the following graduates. Daniel A. LaRock. Joseph J. Leonardo III. Nicholas Mark Leone. Zachary J. Lilly. Matthew Michael Lizio. Zachary B. Long. Connor E. Lord. Christopher T. Madden. Colin P. McCann. Sean P. McDonough. Michael S. Myron. Christian T. Mennett. Michael A. Miller, Jr. Robert A. Miller. Drew Anthony Miskovich. Alex Jeremy Mislevy. Jagger N. Missimer. Kyle John Morganti. Vincent Paul Moad. Alexander D. Mozo. Justin Nikolai. Brandon T. Nodlin. Kevin M. Knoll. Christian Obert. Andrew J. Osetnik. John G. Omelko, Jr. Clinton Apong. Matthew C. Oswald. Thank you. Good evening. I am Heather Arena, and I teach English at the senior high. I am proud to present to you the following graduates. Summer Majid. Bianca Maldonado. Brittany Joy Martin. Tiffany M. Mayberry. Shara N. McCallicker. Kristen May McClure. Chelsea J. McCullough. Hannah Lillian McDevitt. Sarah Elizabeth McHenrick. Alexa L. Merkel. Kayla Louise Merkel. Gabriella Millian. Victoria J. Miller. Monique J. Moncrief. Samantha J. Moss. Sarah A. Moyer. Jenna Jo Mulligan. Rebecca A. Novak. Madison Cole Obritz. Emily Nicole Orischek. Katie Orth. Mariana J. Lee Patton. Brittany M. Paulowitz. Rebecca A. Pearson. Stephanie N. Peterson. Maria Theodora Forelis. Karina R. Pillar. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Jessica Head, and I am an academic support teacher at the senior high school. I am proud to present to you the following graduates. Michael Palacios. Christian M. Parker. Timothy M. Paul. Leon Perez. Victor S. Perez. Matthew J. Fouts. Eric L. Podiger. John Joseph Purr. Christian A. Ragland. Larry Allen Redinger. Kevin D. Reeser. Travis Mark Reich. Luke William Renchler. Tyler L. Resch. Dylan J. Reynolds. Kyle D. Rice. Anthony S. Regal. Cody Ryan Rigg. Zachary Isaac Rocktischel. Troy A. Rudy. Cody L. Ruffner. Cole J. Ruoff. Patrick A. Sacamazone. Cody Allen Satter. Kyle David Satter. Joseph R. Schmale. John M. Schallenberger II. Travis J. Schur. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Mary Ryder, and I teach social studies at the senior high school. I'm very proud to present to you the following graduates. Jordan Sarah Plucker. Erin Lynn Pomian. Kristen Lee Price. Amanda R. Qualia. Anna Karen Ranieri. Rachel Grace Ron. Nicole Marie Renninger. Jill Kelly Sabrina Scarlett Resch. Ray B. Ricketts. Liviana M. Rocco. Tyler Cherie Rose. Emma Sophia Rossetti. Sarah Ann Rowley. Marie A. Rutherford. Jennifer Kearns Ryder. Jacinia Santos Mena. Melanie Rose Sayers. Lindsay Danielle Scheidt. Molly C. Schwab. Caitlin E. Schwartz. Laura L. Schwartz. Cassidy Brooke Cipher. Jordan Page Shank. Jessica Rose Sharkey. Michelle D. Simmers. And Amanda Jane Smith. Thank you.
evening. I'm Donald Zook, and I teach 6th grade at the Ryder School. I'm proud to present to you the following graduates. Zachary R. Smith. Brian William Snelling. Matthew A. Sparks. Ryan S. Spencer. Michael K. Spiller. Brandon T. Stark. Ross B. Stewart. John Thomas Tarquino. Trevor John Thiel. Aaron S.M. Thomas. Christopher P. Tomczyk. Brandon W. Tomlinson. Stephen Scott Vlasic. Eric M. Wade. Mason Walters. Spencer Christian Wombold. Jeremy Widener. Carl Walter Weichel, Jr. Samuel R. Weir. Stephen Theodore Wickert. Philip M. Wickwire. Kyle R. Wilby. Austin Elwood Willard. Matthew M. Wojciechowski. Apostolos P. Yanaris. Brandon Brian Zeckman. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Peter Clark and I teach mathematics at the high school, and I'm proud to present to you the following graduates. Ashley M. Snyder. Courtney E. Spleen. Kristen L. Stahl. Ashley Nicole Stout. Kristen L. Strenkowski. Yentel Torres. Margaret K. Tracy. Autumn Rain Trowitz. Brianna Marie Turman. Sarah A. Ulrich. Corinne Victoria Unterkoffler. Amanda L. Wade. Amanda N. Wales. Madison M. Walb. Erica Nicole Wally. Melissa Lee Walsh. Alaya M. Waters. Paige Dolores Weilacher. Elizabeth A. Weimer. Brianne N. Werner. Stephanie L. Winslow. Brittany A. Wolf. Alicia Ifrig. Caitlin Joe C. Plank. Caitlin Jane Price. Aaron E. Okanowski. Thank you.
If everyone could please stand and join me in the singing of our alma mater. As president of the Exeter class of 2012, I would like to thank all of you for coming this evening. And now, seniors, I ask that you join me in moving our tassels from right to left as we move from being seniors to alumni. Congratulations.